Good day, ladies and gents. All right, so we're going to be doing solving multi-step equations. All right, so these are notes, so we're going to skip around a little bit. All right, so the basic gist of this is make sure you go in the order of operations, but backwards. So when you're putting stuff together, you go, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So that's if you're going in order. That's if you're evaluating. But when you're solving, you go backwards. Okay, so first of all, you always want to get rid of parentheses and exponents first if you can help it. Okay, so right here, we'll just start with here. So first of all, you want to make sure that all of your x's are on one side, which they are. So we have all of our x's on our left side. Let's put them together. When they're on the same side of the equal sign, you do the same operation it already says. So this is a positive 9 and a negative 7. So they're both on the left side, so put them exactly how it says. So 9 and a negative 7 make a positive 2. So 9 and a negative 7, so minus 7, that makes a positive 2x. And then this positive 1 and this negative 5, that makes a negative 4. So positive 1 and a minus 5, that makes a negative 4 equals negative 20. All right, so now when we go on to the opposite side of the equal sign, you do the operation it already says. So I want to move this negative 4 over to here. So to do that, I'm going to add 4 because I'm going on to the opposite side. You do the opposite operation. So this is still 2x. These cross out, and you're left with negative 20 plus 4 makes a negative 16. All right, so right now we have 2x equals negative 16. We want to get rid of this 2. So to get rid of that, right now it's multiplying. This says 2 times x. So that's multiplying. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide by 2 on both sides, and x equals negative 8. And that is our final answer. All right, let's do another example. Okay, number 2. Okay, so we are going to go, first of all, we have to get rid of the parentheses, right? So this 91 equals, I'm going to distribute here. So that'd be negative 21a. And I distribute here, that'd be positive 7. So negative 7 times positive 3a is negative 21a. Negative 7 times negative 1 is a positive 7. Okay, now we want to, so now that all the a's are together, you want to get everything away from the a. So get rid of anything adding or subtracting because we're going backwards. So get rid of anything adding or subtracting. So there is a plus 7 over here, so we're going to subtract 7. So 91 minus 7, we get 84 is equal to negative 21a. Now I want to get rid of that negative 21. What it says is negative 21 times a. That's what that says. So to get rid of it, we're going to divide. So 84 equals negative 21a. Divide both sides by negative 21. 84 divided by negative 21, we would get negative 4 is equal to a positive a, which a better way to write that is a equals negative 4. And that is our answer. Okay, let's go to number 3. Okay, so number 3 is the same basic idea, but this time the 4m is still there, but we need to distribute the negative 5, only negative 5 to here and here. So if I distribute here, it becomes negative 15m. Distribute here, that'd be negative 50 equals 126. Keep going. Okay, so we want to, so these two m's, so 4m and a negative 15m, we want to, they're on the same side, so do the same operation they already said. 4 minus 15, that'll be a negative 11m minus 50 equals 126. Now get everything away from the m. I want to get rid of the adding or subtracting first. So I'm going to add 50 to both sides and do the opposite. Negative 11m is equal to 126 plus 50. I get 176. Now I want to get rid of that negative 11 because it's multiplying. So I'm going to divide both sides by negative 11. we pop out with m equals a negative 16. And that is our answer. All right. Okay, so hopefully you're getting the main idea here. All right, let's do one more on this page. So we're going to distribute this negative 3 here. Notice I'm only doing one arrow at a time. Boop, that's negative 3k. Boop, that is a positive 24. Okay, now I want to distribute this negative to both of these. So basically I'm just changing the sign. This now turns into a minus 1k, and I'm going to put a 1 in front of it. That's because that's a negative 1. I'll zoom in a little more. That's a negative 1k, and that would be a minus 5 is equal to 23. And now you're in familiar territory. When you're on the same side, the equal sign, do the same operation it already says. Negative 3k and a minus 1k makes negative 4k. Positive 24 and a minus 5 makes a positive 19 equals 23. Okay, I want to get rid of the 19 first, so subtract 19 from both sides. And you're left with 4. Negative 4k is equal to 4. And now we want to get rid of that negative 4, so we're going to divide both sides by negative 4. We're left with k is equal to negative 1. And that is your final answer. All right. These words right here. Okay. 5 times the difference. All right, so 5 times the difference. So 5, that means multiply. So we're going to multiply by something. And what are we going to be multiplying? The difference. That means minus. Subtract or minus, whatever you want to say. The difference between twice a number and 3. So twice a number, so that's 2 times a number, so 2x, and 3. Okay, decreased by. Now, what does decreased by mean? That also means subtract. So subtract by the sum of a number. So sum means add. So we're going to be subtracting by something else. The sum of the numbers, we're going to be adding the number and 8. X and 8. And that equals 13. That equals 13. Okay, now you have what we were doing earlier. Now you just have to simplify. Okay, so I'm going to distribute the 5. So that'd be 10x minus 15. Distribute here. That'd be minus 1x and a minus 8 equals 13. When you're on the same side of the equal sign, do the same operation that says. So 10x and a negative 1. That is a 9x. Negative 15. Oops. So negative 15 and a minus 8 make negative 23 equals 13. Okay, we're going to add 23 to both sides because we're on the opposite sides. Do the opposite operations. So that'd be 9x is equal to 36. Divide that by 9. So I ran out of room, so I'll put it up here. So we have 9x equals 36. Divide by 9 on both sides. And x would equal 4. And that was our special number. Okay, so you have these other pages right here. Same basic idea. Okay, we're going to do these last two right here. Okay, 10 and 11, and then we'll stop. All right, so we're on 10. Okay, so we want to do the opposite. So when you have a fraction equals a fraction, you do cross product. When you have a fraction equals a fraction. It's called cross product. Some people say cross multiply. I highly suggest that you just say cross product. And so you have an equal sign in the middle. The 4 stays over here. You're going to throw the denominator onto the other side. See, the denominator is dividing, so to get rid of it, you multiply onto the other side. So 4 times 6, and then this one goes over here. 3 times x. So we just throw the, here, hold on a second. So 4 times 6, and then this x, and we're going to throw the 3 over here. Okay, now multiply those. 4 times 6 is 24. X times 3 is really 3x. Okay, keep solving. Divide both sides by 3. 8 equals x. The better way to say that is just a reverse version of that. X equals 8. And that's your answer. All right, one more problem. Okay, number 11. So on number 11, same idea. Have a fraction equals a fraction. So this entire, all these are chunks, right? So the equal sign stays where it is. So we have this 2x plus 3 is going to be multiplying by that 5. This 3 is going to be being multiplied by that k plus 9. Now you're used to the number being the front, so I'm just going to move it to the front. It doesn't hurt anything. K plus 9. Okay. And now we're going to distribute. That would be 10x plus 15 equals 3k plus 27. Just double checking. Okay, now solve. So the equal sign. Okay, so now we're going to subtract 3k from both sides. You want all the. I'm sorry, that was supposed to be k the whole time. Sorry about that. So we want to subtract 3k from both sides. That would be 7k plus 15 is equal to 27. We're going to subtract 15 from both sides. 27 minus 15. You pop out with 12, so you have 7k is equal to 12. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and then I ran out of room, so I'll put it up here. 7k is equal to 12. Okay, now what do we want to get rid of? That's 7. So divide both sides by 7. K equals, and is there a prettier way to write that? No, it's 12 over 7. That's as pretty as it gets, and that is our final answer. I'm just going to double check real quick on everything. And other than that, as long as you do these actions, you'll be safe. Just fake it till you make it, right? All right. Have a great and wonderful day.